to say that all of this, all of the sharing is also part of honing the teacher, right? Because you're standing up in ways that you have not done before, and you're coming from this practice, right? So this is the way that you want to present yourself on a daily basis because you have your daily practice, and this is the way you show up. So you're showing up and you're learning how to speak, and everybody's doing a really beautiful job at speaking, and you're sharing some really deep stuff without getting stuck in the story and in the victim. I just want to reiterate that we have all had very serious things happen to us in our lives, and I'm not, devaluing that at all, and I know that it's a challenge, but it is important to, you said it last night, to drop the story, right? And to just feel what's happening in your body and heal, and know that you can create a new story, and that you don't have to be that person that's always identified with being a certain way, right? Like, we don't want to put ourselves into these boxes at all when we're like this infinite being that we have no idea what we're even capable of.
You're up.
No, so it was like meditation for me has been difficult at times because I get uncomfortable, like Cami was saying, because I just can't sit straight, and just sitting with self because my mind is always going 1,000 miles per hour, no matter how much I try to slow it down. It's I'll always, there's times where I meditate, I'll have those moments, or sometimes a half hour, 45 minutes where it's peace, and I come to and I'm make sure this is holy crap, I spent 45 minutes, and you know what I mean, there was nothing in my head, and it was empty, but it was peaceful. And which isn't always the case, but I'm definitely a visual person, and you know what I mean, seeing the room filled with green, giving it and accepting it. For me, I mean, last night with that exercise, I'm giving. I've always been a much more giving person than receiving, so it's definitely more difficult for me to receive than to give. And when I thought about the person that I loved, or people, a couple people popped up, and you know what I mean, one of them is a childhood friend of mine, that was there Wednesday. I had a celebration. I don't know who I talked to last night. I'm in recovery, and I celebrated a year, and she's one person that doesn't speak, doesn't cry, is really not shut off, but you know what I mean, the second she got up, I just looked at her, and she lost it and started crying, because we've gone through this process of self-discovery from you know what I mean, 15-year-old kids to being completely lost, just looking for love, and looking for acceptance in all the wrong places and all the wrong ways. And she was that one person, she shared that she would just pray that I would get it, and so it was just amazing. And that's what I pictured, her crying. I'm gonna start crying, to see the happiness in her face, that you know, her Andrew is finally got it, my light's back. As far as the other part, is a difficult person, and the person that came to mind was my father, and I don't really have good relationships with either one of my parents, but my father has done some really messed up shit to me, back towards childhood, and it's always that one thing that I think that I've gone past, or have worked through, either with writing or therapists, and he can pull these exercises up. And you know what I mean, my mind goes to one person, then it's no, we're gonna do this person, even though I don't want to. I know that it's not, I can drop the story, and I know that what happened to me doesn't define me. I don't know at what point, I don't know, I just don't, I mean, I don't know how to describe it, I don't know if, I mean, I say in my head, I forgive him, but I don't know if it's truly there. I don't know, it's difficult. I go back and forth. I know that it's not you know what I mean, I can recognize the light in everybody, you know, whether it's bright or dull, but it's just a person that I don't want any connection to. And it's hard because it's my parents. I mean, I'm blessed to like still have my parents, but like I don't want connection to my parents because I was always provided for, but like not emotionally or mentally. You know what I mean? It was all like physical aspects. Like I had what I needed. I grew up in like a decent, you know what I mean, like middle class home, but like my parents weren't parents. You know what I mean? I never like went to my parents like to talk to. I grew up in a church. My dad was a pastor. You know, we had to pretend like everything was fine. And like, my father was an alcoholic. And my mother was just psychotic. So it's kind of, I don't know why I just shared all that. But yeah, I don't know. So I definitely struggle with, you know, like giving. I'm so good at giving, but like I don't want to like give my energy to that person.
Yeah.
Per se.
I understand.
Like, I don't know, I can forgive, but I can never forget, type thing. But then it's like difficult because it's like my parent, and like people will like look at me and be like, but that's your father, and I'm like,